Hello, Henning Pauli here. Today, quick video about new headphones. Yeah, how in the world do you talk about headphones? It's difficult. I'll give you some stats. I did record them, and I'll tell you some experiences. Now, these are the brand new Austrian Audio Hi-X20. That tells you nothing if you don't know about Austrian Audio headphones. I have a good chunk of their product line, so I'm very familiar with them. I also, full disclosure, do use other headphones for other things, or sometimes when you're checking a mix, you use some Austrian Audio, you use some Sennheiser, you use some whatever, and just have differences, because yes, they all do sound different. Now, the thing about these is they don't break the bank, and I do feel that they sound different than their other headphones, and I'll try to put that in words and also in some sounds. But first, let's see what's in the box.
I'm tied down, I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now, a bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done, it's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls.
So as far as I know, these clock in at around 120 something euro. And that puts them a bit above the 15, Hi-X15, which makes sense. The Hi-X15 are great headphones for around 99 bucks. And for a little bit more, you get the 20. Why? Because it's a bigger number. Is bigger better? Well, in the case of Austrian Audio headphones, that is the case. I also have a set of the Hi-X60, which are closed. So the 15, 20, and the 60 are closed. And the Hi-X65, which I also have in this test, are open. Open simply means that when you have them on, you can hear a bit more of the outside, but also they do project to the outside a bit more. So if you're working with microphones, that might blur into the mic. But they do sound different. And I will try to tell you the differences. I think there's other models, but those are the ones I have. The 15, 20, 60, and 65. Now, what I love about Austrian Audio headphones is that they come with a long cable. I have very high-end headphones from other brands where the cable just isn't long enough. And of course, the cable is détachable. That's not French. Detachable. So you have this tiny little plug, and on the other side, you have a technical term, smallie pluggy, with a biggie pluggy adaptery. But this is a 3-meter cable, which is what I need when I'm sitting over there checking mixes and stuff. You want a long cable so you can move around. You definitely want a long cable when you're playing an acoustic guitar. You go to a vocalist on the mic. Are you going to set up your vocalist 1 meter away from where your output is? No. So a 3-meter detachable cable, so in case you roll over this with your chair or something, is absolutely recommended, and they do it. Another special thing about Austrian Audio headphones, I noticed the millisecond I first put them on at the Frankfurt show years ago, was the temper foam earpieces, which can be, I don't know how, removed and exchanged if after years they're done. But they are so comfortable, honestly. Feels like a kind of a slightly cold leather, but they're super comfortable, all of them. You can have these on your ears for quite a while and there will not be fatigue. The bigger ones feel the tiniest bit softer, but even on these lower budget ones, this is a very, very nice Tragekomfort, as we say in German, which is wearing comfort. Also, they say all the pieces here are metal, which I will put into question. This is metal. Yes, but this folding mechanism, which is very cool, is plastic. I don't know what they mean when they say metal, because it says here somewhere, I'm going to get this, made for eternity, metal strap, which is true, and all movable parts in metal. Let me check that for you again. There is a metal bit in there, but maybe they're true. Maybe they're right. Maybe this is metal. This is plastic, but maybe the inside guts are metal. This is definitely metal. This is also really nice in soft temper foam. And you can make this rather big, but the cool thing is you fold it up, and then it goes into the included bag for storage and actually fits nicely into a backpack, which you can't necessarily say for other headphones. I'll read you stats. Boring stuff. 20 Hertz to 24K, that's more than we can possibly hear. 130 dB SPL/V, no idea what that means. Impedance of 25 ohm, that's a number. 150 MWs input something. 3 meter cable, I understand that. 3.5 and 1/8 inch adapter in 255 grams. Okay. So it's all about, we made it better in the low end and better in the high end and even better in the mids. All marketing BS. Reading that somewhere is nice, but let's talk about it. I listened with these. I listened with the 15s. I listened with the 60, which are more than twice the money. It's not a fair comparison, but I still wanted to know what do you get for more money. And with the 65s. Now, absolutely full disclosure, I do use the 15s, now the 20s, in Studio C to level in and check my guitar sounds. So when I'm recording guitars in Studio C, on the mixer, I don't have the 60s, not the 65s. I could easily put them there. No, I have the 15s. And that's what I use. It's just what's hanging there, and I don't feel the need to put anything else there. So I really like these inexpensive headphones. For checking mixes here, I have a drawer with a pair of 60s in them, and I use those. Now, what I feel with these compared to the 15s, which are 20, 30 bucks cheaper, is the 15s have a slightly boxier mid-range. There's something Topfig, we say in German. Potty. No, that's not right. The mid-range has kind of a nerk happening, and the low end is not as pronounced as this. This is a smoother feel. Rounder, definitely rounder in the low end, and not as pronounced in the mids as the 15s. Nicer mids than the 15s. So I'm thinking for a bit more money, you get more headphone. Honestly, sound-wise, the difference between the 15 and the 20 is worth the extra money. So the 15 are red, the 20 are black. Other than that, they're pretty much equal, but sound-wise, they're not. Now, how could I possibly capture the sound? It's very, very, very difficult. It's actually not possible. But I have a binaural microphone, meaning a microphone that is made up of fake ears. Silicone ears. Now, if you record with that and you put on your headphones, which is absolutely necessary, put on your earbuds, put on your headphones. If you listen with your phone or with your computer or stereo, it will not sound right. You now, for the next bit, have to put on headphones. You will not, let me really repeat this, you will not hear what you would hear when you put these on. That's just not possible because you're hearing, what you're hearing with is going to color it, and it just doesn't sound like the headphone sound. But the one thing that you can get from that is the difference, because the mic stays the same, everything stays the same, music stays the same level. The only thing that changes are the headphones, so you can hear the difference. You will not perceive what they sound like, but let's check it out.
There's a puzzle in my mind. final piece, lost it on the way. A price I have to pay. Gotta read between the lines, there is no rest and no release till I solve the case. Gotta save my face. There's a puzzle in my mind, and I like the final piece, lost it on the way. A price I have to pay. Gotta read between the lines, there is no rest and no release till I solve the case. Gotta save my face. There's a puzzle in my mind, and I like the final piece, lost it on the way. A price I have to pay. Gotta read between the lines, there is no rest and no release till I solve the case. Gotta save my face. There's a puzzle in my mind, and I like the final piece, lost it on the way. A price I have to pay. Gotta read between the lines, there is no rest and no release till I solve the case. Gotta save my face.
So what you should have heard, if everything went right, is that the 20s have quite a bit more bass, even like a big, overpronounced sub-bass kind of a feel. It's not that bad when you actually listen with them. It's nicely balanced. The difference between the 20 and the 60 in the example was pretty drastic, so those ears are picking up things that my ears aren't picking up. But very clearly, the difference between these and these is very audible. Now, if you go to the 60s, you're getting more headphone, you're getting more clarity, you're getting more differentiation between the different frequency responses, you're getting a nicer hit and attack on the transients for the kick drum and the snare. On the 65, the open ones, to me, they feel even more three-dimensional. They put me more into the room, more into the music. Don't know why. I don't know about these things, but it's cool. Now, I recorded a song yesterday with Rafael Cano, and I had him check these out. That's what that looks like.
I'm tied down. I got my back against the wall. Goodbye now. A bit too much, I lost control. Got no time for fixing all I have destroyed. The show's done. It's only me against the waterfalls, a rushing stream of all the sinful souls repulsed.
So honestly, whether you're listening to music, which this is really fun with, because the low end is there, it's not too much, it's nicely balanced, or you're recording electric guitar, whatever you're recording with, you're recording vocals, you need something that the vocalist can put on and have a very good feedback of what's going on in the music, but you don't want to spend shit tons of money. 120, 130 bucks is absolutely fair for these. If you're DJing, you could probably put them on 1 year and then, do the whole DJ thing. Austrian Audio makes good shit. At that price point, that's probably the headphone to get. Honest opinion, these make these look not so good. These are good. These are 5 more. That's a 15, that's a 20. You get more. I will put these now in Studio C. That's my honest opinion about the Hi-X20s from Austrian Audio. I have another Austrian Audio product that I need to look at, little mics. That's going to be a fun video. And what I got to say, I'll put links below, as always, and animals at the end.
No need to